Well, one of the things I've been looking at is the ways in which Martin Luther King was coming from a perspective of non-duality. He was very much talking about interrelatedness, interconnection, interdependence. And for example, King said in 1967, it really boils down to this, that all life is interrelated. We are caught in an inescapable network of mutuality, tied into a single garment of destiny. Whatever affects one directly affects all indirectly. This is the way our universe is structured. This is its interrelated quality. So we can see from that statement that King had a very holistic, very systemic vision of existence. I mean, I think if we wanted to come up with a synonym for ecology, it'd be hard to find a better three-word synonym for ecology than a network of mutuality. King was saying we live in a network of mutuality, caught in this single garment of destiny. So he's very much talking about our interrelatedness, our interconnection, our interdependence. And I think that's something that's largely been missed about Martin Luther King. I mean, those of us who look into the later years of King, we see the way in which he's connecting racism, war, and poverty. So King was moving in some very radical directions in his last years, speaking out against economic injustice and moving his family to Chicago and speaking out against, the economic injustice of the times, also speaking out against the war in Vietnam in 1967. And in 1967 and 1968, working to build a poor people's campaign that was going to be a multiracial, multi-ethnic movement of all kinds of people, talking about the need for economic fairness and economic equality in the United States. And so he's connecting racism, war, and poverty, but I think we have missed the ways in which King was a very ecological thinker. He's talking about the interrelated structure of all reality. He's saying it really boils down to this, that all life is interrelated. He's very interested in the cosmos. He says the universe is on the side of justice and that we have cosmic companionship in the struggle for justice. So I think there's an ecological dimension to Martin Luther King. There's a cosmological dimension to Martin Luther King, and those are some of the things I'm trying to recover with the book that I'm working on.